Tomato, if a vegetarian meal is the feast you crave, we've got the perfect recipes made with NatureSweet tomatoes. Veteran chef Chadwick joins us now to share some of these great recipes he has using NatureSweet tomatoes. Chef, I'm hungry just thinking about it.
Aubrey, I'm already snacking on these NatureSweet cherubs. I wish you were here with me in the kitchen.
All right, so you say that NatureSweet tomatoes are a home cook's friend in the kitchen. Why do you say that?
Because they are wonderful in flavor. And the great thing about cherubs and all the NatureSweet tomatoes is that they are great 365 days a year. You know, there's tomato season and then there's NatureSweet season, which is pretty much every day.
Very good. And I understand there are different varieties of NatureSweet tomatoes. What are you going to cook for us today? Which ones are you using?
All right, so I'm gonna, through Smell-O-Vision, I'm gonna send you this
Smells
delicious
great.
Comet bruschetta sauce. It's a simple pan sauce. Basically, I'm using the yellow comets, and these are great for cooking. They're lower in acidity. My great-grandfather was a tomato farmer, and he introduced me to yellow tomatoes. And one of the things that he said that you should do with tomatoes is raise them really well, almost like a parent. So that's what NatureSweet does with their tomatoes. And I've just got one of these packages in a skillet right here. We're going to add some shallots, some brown sugar, and some prepared horseradish.
Oh.
Now, I've already got some of this going, but this literally cooks in about 10 minutes and gets all jammy and delicious. I'm going to send that your way so you guys can see in there.
Yeah.
And then if you've got just crostinis, like this would be great coming up next week and through the holidays.
Little appetizer.
Just simply take a spoon. Yeah, and just put it on top like that, with a little bit of thyme, and then we're ready to eat. Mm.
Oh, hear that crunch and that very sweet, huh?
So good. Oh my goodness.
Okay,
yes.
I'll let you finish your chewing. I'm going to ask you a
send these
question.
to
You said these tomatoes come in all kinds of colors. Talk about multicolored tomatoes.
Yeah, so the constellations are a mix of the red cherubs, the comets, these beautiful like brown, green heirloom tomatoes, and then these orange cherries. And they mix together, so you got all of this like bursting of flavor. And I've got another recipe that's really going to play with your eyes and your taste buds. We're going to do a pickled cherry tomato with the constellations.
All right, walk me through it.
Did you know you could pickle cherry tomatoes?
I did not know.
Take a bamboo skewer.
Uh-huh.
It's really simple. Do you cook?
At times.
Okay, so this is really simple, easy to do. Just take a bamboo skewer and go right through. And what this does, it allows the pickling liquid to be absorbed into the tomatoes. And back here, I've got some pickling juice with some vinegar, sugar. I'm trying to get this and not spill it so you can see it. Coriander seed, fennel seed, mustard seed, some garlic, and sugar. And then I've got some already here. Filled the constellations in this little cute sterilized glass jar. Pour this on top. It's super hot. So we're going to let this cool, then put it in the refrigerator, and they're beautiful for about 3 or 4 weeks. And look how gorgeous they are right here.
Wow. And then you can just serve them up like that on the skewer.
Absolutely. No, that crunches the tomato.
I mean, we're getting the sounds, we're just not getting the actual taste on my end. And another thing about the NatureSweet tomatoes I've heard is that they're non-GMO project verified. Now, how important is that when it comes to produce and tomatoes to be non-GMO?
You know, it's really important. And I think one of the things that are about NatureSweet is that they have wonderful people who cultivate these tomatoes and care for them, like I said, like a parent. And so that means that it drills down into the flavor and the experience and the taste that we get in our kitchens 365 days a year.
Very nice. And I can see, I mean, just the spread, looking at all the different colors, it looks beautiful. I mean, tomatoes are good any time of year. Where can people find NatureSweet tomatoes?
So I always say the produce section is the most exciting section in the grocery store. So when you walk into the produce section, you're going to see the NatureSweet yellow and red. You can't miss these gorgeous tomatoes.
And Chef Chadwick, what is your favorite thing to cook with NatureSweet tomatoes?
Well, you know, I love a pan sauce. I'm a sucker for just cooking down these cherubs and folding them into some pasta with some fresh garlic and some basil. I mean, really simple cooking is the best, right?
Yeah, no, those are some great tips, and I think I have some homework cut out for me this weekend. Thank you so much, Chef, for joining us and sharing your recipes. If you want more recipes using NatureSweet tomatoes, head on over to their website, naturesweet.com.
This interview involves commercial content. The products and services featured appear as paid advertising.